Alright, setting up. Let me make sure y'all can hear me. God, please let it just work. Yo, Jess, what up, fam? How you doing today? Boy is literally out here setting up for a podcast recording, and I was like, yo, let me just go ahead and go live for real. What else do I need? Let me just go live for real. Does that thing look off? I wonder if it looks off. Potentially. I need like one more. I need one more chair. Did that disconnect? I don't know if this is working properly. Oh. Oh no. Dude, this DJI Osmo is like so weird. Dude, this DJI Osmo is like so weird. That's not clean though. That thing sound crispy though. Bro, why does technology hate me? How you a camera person and technology be hating you, bro? Lock in, Osmo. Lock in. If I gotta switch you out for something. All right. So, laying out camera angles. Right now, your boy is at the compound. And we finna do this thing for real. What I need is some music. Yo, what's good, what's good, what's good? Setting up for a podcast. Pero yo necesito música. So we about to bump some Christian music. Plant Daddy, that's you? Nicholas? What's good, Brody? Dude, your boy is setting up for this podcast, dog. And I was like, I never go live. And I probably should start doing that more often. Where's my Felix Wise playlist? Oh, there we go. So what better time to do it than just to do it here? Yo, Keem. What's good, my bro? I'm just over here podcast setting up.
Yeah. Hey. Scene one.
I wish there was a easier way to see the chat while I'm moving around.
Do I deal with 88? No, I can't take that. No, I can't claim that. I can't embrace that. I need my days back. I need to face that. Let me check Facebook. Wait, let me check.
How y'all been though?
I need to be here. I want to see clear. I want to be clear. Let me check my email.
Lord God.
I want to go there.
Yo, we gonna get this right eventually, bro.
Can I afford that?
I swear.
And I'm supposed to pay that bill. Wait. I'm supposed to be with Will, man. Should I stay independent or sign a deal? Tap on my shoulder.
I swear we gonna get it right eventually.
Said, son, take a look through my eyes. Don't get distracted, keep your eye on the prize.
Yo, what's going on, DVC 4G? Bro, your boy is literally trying to see what this live life is about, bro.
Then he told me, listen, I understand you want to be successful.
Cut, I need like DVC, I need the easiest way for me to see the chat on IG, bro. And I feel like you have the cheat codes, dog. I feel like you have the cheat codes. And low key, I can't even waste time right now because I need to set this thing up, which kind of sucks. Why doesn't Restream allow you to see the Instagram chat? Bro. It's wild. Alright, it's what it is. We can't stop. We gotta keep rock. All right, so we basically knocking out this setup for this podcast. I'm gonna put y'all up here. This might be a better situation. So we setting up this setup for a podcast today. I'm recording 3 people. Don't know what the topic is yet, but I am at the Compound Studios in Plantation, Florida. And this is what I spend almost all my time doing. Almost all of my time is spent setting up and tearing down things. A lot of it is prep and consistent prep. All the time, just preparation. It is not a glamorous life, bro. I do like to talk to myself, though. So I was like, if I'm gonna be talking to myself, why not just talk with chat? So, I don't know, cuz. I don't know. You rocking FX30s over here? Actually, God kind of like blessed your boy with the cams that he has. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna have enough time, bro. Goodness gracious, it's almost 7 o'clock. The client's supposed to be here at 7:30, so I really gotta hurry up. Yo, God has like legitimately blessed your boy with a ton. Cause I feel like podcasting pays less and costs more. Hot take. I think podcasting pays less and costs more than goodness, bro. This thing is always acting weird. Get your life together, Matt. I guess it's all right. Yeah. All right, cool. Podcasting pays less and costs more than regular video production. So like if I were to shoot sometimes, like as a like solopreneur. So if somebody was to go out, you could shoot like a client's like ad for the low. Like you can literally get that shot with one cam and not have to worry about much. Which is great. That's the world that we live in right now. With podcasting, I guess you could technically do it with one camera, but the quality wouldn't be where it needs to be at. So you have to invest in more gear just innately. Like podcasting is just innately more expensive, bro. But the thing about podcasting also is that it doesn't pay as much. Like shooting a client's pod does not pay as much as knocking out like an ad. So I can probably spend like 7 hours, 6 hours and knock out an ad for a client and charge that client for a day rate and a kit, whatever it is that I charge that client for a day rate and a kit, right? Let's drop this down just a tad. Oh no. That's what happens. That's literally what happens when you try to make adjustments. Yeah, I could charge a client whatever I want to charge a client for like a day rate and a kit. Like over 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Sounds wild. Especially when you're dealing with like people down here, like you don't get to hit them over you can't charge them as much as you probably would in other spaces. But with podcasting, people, because they're normally knocking out multiple episodes, you can't charge for that one video as much as you would for an ad, unfortunately. So why do you do it, Matt? Because it ain't all about the bread, fam. It is not all about the moolah, baby. Sometimes it's about the thing that you feel like you're called to do. Let me see. Are you still tracking? Nope. I should probably set up the iPad to make this easier for myself. Shia. It's gonna fit. Nope. Completely does not fit. Sitting no fit at all, dog. Sitting no fit at all. Oh snap, wifey calling. Hey, baby girl. Late. All right, you good? Okay. All right, I'll hit you up. All right, bye, babe. That was a wifey. I probably heard her too. It's wild. Your boy's been married for 14 years. That in and of itself is crazy to say. Like, I've been married longer than, my wife and I have been together longer than my parents have stayed together. And that's kind of weird. That is a very weird thing to think about. But it's a blessing nonetheless, though. Like, glory to God, fam. Yeah. All right, so that camera's there, that camera's here. You need to run power. Who is your master? Yeah, me and Telly have been together longer than my parents have been together. So one of my biggest fears in life growing up was low-key that that I would end up like therapy be teaching you a lot of stuff. One of my biggest fears in life is that I would end up thinking I made the right decision and it being the wrong decision and affecting a bunch of people. So one of the things that I saw when I was extremely young, because I was a pretty analytical kid, was that when my dad left, it was cray-cray. Sorry, y'all. When my pops left, it was a little wild. Why was it wild, Matt? Well, I think he thought that he was making the right decision at the time, and it ended up affecting everything negatively. So as a kid, I realized that sometimes you can think you're doing the right thing, and really believe that you're doing the right thing, and that right thing can negatively affect the people around you that you thought was right, and then you open up your eyes and realize, dang, this might not have been the best thing to do. Matt, what are you talking about? So, just to recap, I'm talking about when my pops left and the fact that me and my wife, we've been together for forever. Yo. Dang, Emmanuel was up in this thing. I should have said what up. And Rach. Bruh, I gotta try to keep the chat popping. I don't know how to do it. I need like chat notifications or something. But yeah, Emmanuel. Man, yeah, I'm always working, bro. My life is literally a non-stop job. Let's get this going back again. Back again. Panit again. All right, come Holy Spirit, help me to figure out what I need to do next. So camera. Need to run power. Finish running power. Yo. ADD be wild, fam. I low-key be talking to Pops. I call him Pops. I'm talking to God. I'm like, Pops, help me remember what it is that I was supposed to be doing. I think what ADD probably feels the most like is like a flux of thoughts. At least for me, I get these like I get a billion thoughts at one time, fam. And any thought can take me down a different path, or a different train of thought. Who this? Yo, Agwad. Yeah, I'm alive. Yeah, I'm alive. You live right now too, cuz? What do you mean? Because there's a little delay, dog. Yeah, you want me to put you on speakerphone so the world can hear you? Yeah, sir. You good? Yeah. Look there. What are you watching on YouTube or on Instagram? Yeah. All right, say less, boss. Yo, yeah, for real. All right, take care. Yo, that was Unc. Unc was like, bruh, you live for real? I was like, yeah, what you mean? Cole, like, how come I don't see you talking to me on the phone? I was like, give it a second, Unc. Just give it 2 seconds, Unc. Yeah, nah, he knows too, man. Like, he'll tell you. I think I monologue because of him. I got mad respect for him. I think growing up as a kid, as a immigrant from Jamaica, coming here to America and navigating through life itself, like he was one of the more influential people to kind of like help me like think through life. So I got respect for him, yo. I got mad respect for him. But yeah, all right. So 2 cams up. We need to knock out, what else we got to knock out? We need to knock out microphones. I need to figure out how I want to position, how I want to frame the 2 people because we only have a certain amount of cameras. So we only got technically 3 cameras. We have 3 people, but I also want a wide shot. So technically, like in podcasting, or at least the way that I set up my stuff, if I have 3 people, I want 4 cameras. I want 1 to be wide, and then 1 cam per person. But like I was saying earlier, podcasting be so expensive because you need so much gear to actually make it happen. So, like, legit, we're just praying for another camera soon. And then once we get that, then we'll have enough for a 3-person set. So right now what we're gonna do is set up 1 camera to point at 2 people, and then another to focus on the host, and the final cam will be our wide camera. So we ran power. We actually need to plug up power to. We need to plug up power to the wall. Hold up, y'all. I'll be right back. Y'all probably will hear me, but not be able to see me. Got find power, cuh. I should low-key bring y'all with me in here. It's a little wild in here, though. It's a little wild. Snake, Ethernet, miscellaneous. Where is the power box at? Do I need to go upstairs for power? Maybe this is power. Yeah. Back again. Back again, man. Go ahead, fix this. Bop, 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 bop. Yeah, so podcasting be expensive. This is literally what it's like to have ADD, because I feel like I've just had like 5 conversations with y'all and probably haven't even finished a single one of them. But talking about wifey and the fact that we've been together for 14 years now, 13, 14. It's a little while. I would say that, like, we got married like super young, like cray young. And when we got together, this thing is gonna lose tracking like a ton of times, bro. I just need a camera operator. Somebody come intern and just op cam for your boy. I'm just playing. Yeah. So, yo, shout out to Andreas, bro. Love you, man. Sorry I missed that message. Gabby was popping. I hope that you're having a good one. Yeah. So one of the things, I got married super young. I think that being married young is actually a blessing, because I was able to like grow with wifey over the course of time. And I was physically there for a lot of the things that, well, we were both there for a lot of the things that affected our development, if that makes sense. So, like, it's not like, I think, like, with a lot of people, when you get married, oh snap, the iPad's in the car. I'll be right back. I'll keep talking though. So I feel like with a lot of people, yo, like when you get married and you're marrying an adult, you're kind of like getting to learn that person and all of their life experiences, like, later. Like a lot of times you're not there for some of the things that shape them to be the type of person that they are. And with myself and Telly, the dope thing about it was like a lot of the stuff that we've been through, a lot of things that created and made her who she is present day, as well as myself, like I was there for a lot of that. Like she was there for a lot of it. Not the formative years per se, but we were dating, like I was dating her, she's 2 years older than me. I was dating her fresh out of like very closely out of high school. Had like a bunch of other relationships that I was in at the time before we got together. But when we settled and got together, like a lot of the things that she had gone through, like I was physically there for. So I don't need her to explain like the type of person that she is or why she's that way, if that makes sense. Like one of the dope things about talk therapy, let me try to check chat. All right, cool. One of the dope things about talk therapy is like, yo, you get to like talk through some stuff that has happened in your life that you don't realize affects you the way that they do. And the dope part about being with somebody for that long, especially in a lot of those like early 20s, all of 30s, is that like, yo, some of the things that end up shaping you and affecting you in those years, like I'm there for it. So she doesn't have to figure it out. Like I understand why she acts, why she might like be sad about certain things or during certain seasons, why she might act, might be annoyed or anxious or not want to like be around specific people in specific times, because I was there for a lot of the things that formed that, and vice versa. Like it's a ton of times, bro, like she know like your boy might low-key, this is me being right now setting things up and trying to be precise, but she know like why like low-key like there's socks on the stairs and then like an open bottle of water somewhere else. She'll be like, oh, like this man was probably on the phone, he did this and this, like, and on his way here he like forgot to move the socks, or he took his socks off and got home and this, that, and third. Like low-key she'll like tell me how my entire day went once I got home based on some stuff that I've like laid out or done. And it's like, yo, she understands and knows me. And then even on a deeper level, like when I had the tumor, like she understands why I don't really mess with like the doctors like that. So for me to like go to the ER the time that I went, she was like, yo, no, I'm like, obviously there's something wrong. So those are like pros, fam. All right, I need to focus. So camera, that's got power. We just need cards. Your third cam, what I need now is audio ran. So let's go grab some boom stands. Yo, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I low-key might have to stop stream. Bad man might have to stop stream for real. Only cause your boy is about to like go upstairs, do a whole bunch of stuff. Anyways, this is my TED Talk. I'm trying to test this stuff out just to see like if this is something I want to continue to do. Like maybe like hop on stream, start chopping it up, set things up. But appreciate y'all, everybody that has been here or nobody that has been here.